How you doing? You good? You great? Anybody awesome, dude? Anybody? How about super? Anybody super? What does that mean? You walk into work, you go to school, you run into your friends, and you say, oh, I'm good, I'm fine. What does it mean? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to disrupt the conversation. It's time to have a conversation. It means nothing. Because one day you're fine, the next day you're good. What's the difference? So, how are we going to do that? We're going to do it with a mental health scale. The mental health scale, 10, 1, don't want to be down there. I want to be down here. 10 out of 10, things are going your way. Everything's going your way. You're getting all the lights. You're thinking, man, I should buy a lottery ticket. Now, here in the middle, that might be your norm. Whatever normal is, 5, 6, 7, and remember, your 5 is not necessarily the same as my 5. Now, down here, I'm sorry, my friend, 1, 2, or 3, it's not really where you want to be. So what do we do with this? Well, first of all, let me introduce you to some friends of mine. Let's talk to my friend, Paul the parent. Paul the parent, happily married, 2.5 kids, 2-car garage, a cat and a dog, and his favorite car. He's a car nut, loves his cars. So I'm on my way home from work the other day, and my car, I got rear-ended. Totaled it. My car's gone. Physically, I'm okay. Mentally, not so much. And then I get home. My wife says to me, oh, you poor thing. Your car's gone. You'll never see it again. No, that's not what she said. She said, Muffy's got to go to Brownies at 8. And Clifford, he's got hockey at midnight. What are you going to do? Then the phone rings. My brother. He says, dear Aunt Elsie, who spoiled us just rotten when we were little kids, she's passed away. That was a day in Paul's life. Let me introduce you to Jesse. Jesse's a student. He's got a girlfriend, likes hockey. He's actually on the hockey team. My girlfriend dumped me. Got cut from the hockey team. I wasn't feeling so good, so I didn't study for my tests. Failed them both. Man, I screwed up. A day in Jesse's life. Now let's go to the workplace. Let's meet Craig. Me. True story. I used to work for the largest insurance company in the world, the 3 largest insurance brokers in the world. I used to consult to 30% of the top 50 Canadian companies. I used to sit on a board in Canada and US. Stressful. So one week, I'm in Vancouver for a week of business. First day, my boss calls. He says, Craig, the big cheese is coming. He's coming this week. The global CEO is coming this week. I need that report from you by 4 o'clock today. We've been trying to do this for 10 years, I said. How am I going to do it by 4 o'clock today? He says, figure it out, or else. Well, truth be told, he didn't actually say the or else. That was what was going on in my head. So I sit in this hotel room in front of my laptop. And some of you might be familiar with that little piece in our brain called the amygdala. It's that part where it's fight or flight. Well, I learned a third F word that day. No, not that one. Oh, it was freeze, frozen. I was sitting there in front of my laptop having a panic attack. In mental health speak, I was having a panic attack. My brain was going 1,000 miles an hour. My body couldn't move. Not great. Gets better. I see some smoke coming up past the window. I look out. The restaurant underneath me is on fire. I call down to the front desk, and they go, oh, Mr. Tilford, and they hang up. Then you hear the alarm. Not that alarm where, okay, do I do something? And what am I supposed to do? It was one of those continuous ones. It's like, get out, get out, get out, get out. But I was frozen in a panic. Ladies and gentlemen, Can you relate to any of these stories? Are there any parents out there with a full agenda? Are there any students out there, you failed something, got cut from something? So what do we do with all this? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you to do what I call a check-in. Check in with the scale. Instead of going to school and your friends go, yeah, I'm good, I'm fine. But if they say they're an 8, you're thinking, great. You go into work, Melissa is a 2 instead of, well, she's normally an 8. And you think, oh, poo. What do I do? It's not that hard. Melissa, how about I get you a cup of coffee or a tea? Or I'm going for a walk at lunchtime. Why don't you join me? It's not that difficult. I'll prove it to you. Why don't we try it right now? Why don't we do a check-in? I'll count to 3, and everybody yell out whatever number you are between 1 and 10. Can you do that? You ready? 1, 2, 3. We're all different. And you know what? You'll be different 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 weeks from now. Be a 3, a 5, or 7. But we're all different. So please, check in with each other. And remember, you're not alone.